I don't know if this is interesting to you guys or not, but I wasn't going to video it, but maybe you would like to see it come back together, I guess. I don't know. I got a couple of vent lines I got to put in here. And I got to go. This is one nice thing about the Great-All. Like, I like to get the boom out a little bit, so that when I gotta do adjustments, it's really easy to do fine adjustments. Because the farther the boom's out, the less I have to move. So I got my new bed bolts. They're 5/16, 8mm Allen, whatever. This is one of several times you'll see me use Never Sees. These are not a triangle cut bolt, they're just a regular bolt. Alright guys, so truck's all together, taking her for a test spin here. Doing pretty good. It runs really good. It ran good in the F250, but this truck is obviously a lot lighter than the F250 dually is, and it's very, very peppy. I'm sure there's some difference in programming too, but anyways, of course it's getting to be fall time in Ohio. You can see all the leaves are changing and falling on the ground now. This thing smoked for a while at high RPMs. Let's see if I can get it to do it. Well, it must be all burnt out now, but man, it goes down the road great. ABS light has kicked on. I don't know if it did that because I don't have my seatbelt on. I don't know if it did it because I spun the tires here, but them big tires are just, it's been raining here and they're just horrible in the rain. Of course, there's not a lot of tread left on them, as you obviously can tell, but pretty impressive. You know, clean, runs good, drives good, the steering's pretty straight, cruise control works. I have to take it down and get the air conditioning recharged. When we went to go take it apart, I took it to a buddy's shop, and he used his recovery machine to pull the Freon out, the refrigerant. So I'll just go back to him and have him go ahead and recharge it. But let me get turned around here and get my seatbelt on. There we go. Back on. Turn around. I don't know, the ABS light just went out, so might have just been from me spinning coming out of the driveway a little bit. But yeah, what a good running truck, I gotta tell you. It handles well, the brakes feel good, the steering's good and straight, doesn't pull either way, which I kind of expected it to pull a little bit because of the the big tires maybe. I wouldn't have been surprised, but the big tires are kind of noisy at highway speeds, but it's no noisier than the muffler. So, you know, if you're looking for a quiet truck, why this wouldn't be it, this combination. But boy, it sure. Let's see if I can get in the throttle a little more here. Coming into a valley here, I'll slow down. But yeah, pretty pleased. I topped off all the fluids. No issues there. Everything was right where it should be. Temperature runs good, and it had a half a tank of fuel in it. I've been driving it for off and on today for probably about 40-50 miles I put on it so far, and I'm very pleased. And as far as that burning's concerned, burning the oil out of the intake, it must all be out because it's not smoking anymore. It did when I first started, and then it quit. So I thought, wow, that was pretty quick. Certainly it couldn't have burned all that oil out, and it didn't. Because as soon as I got to really get into the throttle, as far as, on the expressway, some higher RPMs, well, then it started smoking. And it smoked for probably half of the time I was driving it. So, but it does sound good. Get out here and get you a look at it. Yeah, so there it is all back together. Sure stands nice. It'd be nice if it was a little more level, you know, like the front was a little bit higher, but those are coil-over shocks, so they're not adjustable, so I don't know. Short of changing the coil springs, I don't know that would, you know, make a difference. But anyways, man, there's another one we get to stick a fork in. It's done. Move on to the next one. So I'm gonna leave you that, guys. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, leave your comments down below, and we'll see you on the next project. It says it's a Lincoln Zephyr. It's always a treat to run out the summit and see these. Yeah, it says Lincoln Zephyr. Man, that's a lot of polishing on them heads. That intake. They got two of these carousels in here. Must be a 56 or 57. Let's go look at the other one. Lighting's bad with the sun here. You should put like a plaque up that says what it is, you know, and what year, and what engine, and some of the details. It'd be kind of nice. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that radiator in there. It's all aluminum. It fits inside that grill. Four-wheel disc brakes, four-link suspension. I'll let it bring around again and see inside this grill. Boy, is that a tight fit.